Welcome to Anime Fanjutsu, where we talk all things anime. We are back this week with Christian, and I'm Becky, but we have somebody new today. Ty cannot be with us today, but we have Ryan.
That's
hey, Ryan.
Me. That's me. I'm better than Ty. I'm so much better than Ty.
Don't listen to him, Ty. I love you both.
No, listen to me, Ty. I'm better than you. I'm going to prove it in this episode of Anime Fanjutsu.
Tell us 3 fun facts about yourself.
My name is Ryan.
Is that a fun fact?
It's fun if you make it fun. Number 2, I'm a big fan of the hit game Among Us. Big fan. And fun fact number 3 is I'm a Boy Scout.
Are you an Eagle Scout?
No, but I'm close.
When do you think you'll achieve Eagle Scout?
Oh, it'll be like a month or 3 before my 18th birthday.
So it's pretty close.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I mean, I'm the rank right before it.
Ryan, what is your favorite anime?
It's gotta be JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Which part is your favorite?
Part 6, easy.
And who is your favorite character in all of anime?
Oh, that's a tough question. I didn't think about that. Well, I gotta say Waluigi.
Waluigi?
Because
is that an anime?
Because I couldn't think of an answer. And then I looked at Christian's wall, and there's a Waluigi poster. That I can think of off the top of my head. Inosuke from Demon Slayer is really good. I enjoy his character very much.
So when he first came out, did you think that was his head, or did you know he was in a mask?
I didn't care.
Because I thought that was
great either way.
I thought that was his head, and then I was relieved to find out it was not.
He's great either way.
So who watched last week's Tokyo Revengers?
Not me.
I did.
I just want to say that it is very rare for anything to make me cry. But especially anime, and that episode really got me.
I liked it. It was a good episode. I did not cry.
I really felt for Mikey and for, say his name, Christian.
Who?
I want to call him Shifuyu.
Shifuyu.
Yeah, that guy. He was so pitiful. It made me so sad. But it was so good.
Shifuyu is my favorite character.
I feel like...
Yeah, he's my favorite character, too.
I feel like even though it's one of the newer ones on the scene, it is one of the best animes I've ever seen. And I was surprised by that because when you came to me with a synopsis that it was about like a middle school gang, that I was not...
Is it?
I was not very excited about
it's
it.
Middle school gang violence.
And it is so good.
Ooh.
It's really good. Speaking of things that make you cry, I also wanted to talk about the saddest movie that I've ever seen in my entire life was the 1988 Studio Ghibli classic, Grave of the Fireflies. If you've never seen this movie...
I've seen it.
I've never seen it.
It's beautiful. The animation is gorgeous. It's the saddest thing I've ever seen. Even though it's animated, it made me cry more than any non-animated film that I've ever seen. And basically, it's about 2 siblings who lose their parents in the war. And so the older sibling is taking care of the younger sibling. And I won't give anything away, but they just have it really hard. And it's really sad. So if you're one of those people, if you're an Enneagram 4 and you like to be sad and you like to cry, go watch Grave of the Fireflies. Now, I saw that like a year ago, but I just started watching yesterday Dr. Stone. I've only seen 3 episodes of it, so I'm not a Dr. Stone expert at this point. But I really liked it. I really liked the 3 episodes that I saw.
The opening is good, but I haven't seen all of it.
I've seen all of it. Dr. Stone is really good.
Is it going to make me happy at the end or sad at the end?
Well, it's not finished.
Oh, so it's not going to make me anything at the end yet. Okay.
I don't.
Season 2 came out at the same time that Attack on Titan Season 4
Yeah, there's only a few episodes, like less than 50 episodes out right now.
Oh, yeah, no, there's only 2 seasons, and they don't have terribly many episodes of them.
Senku's hair is goals.
No.
Like they don't even have hairspray or anything. They're like back in primitive man times, and his hair sticks straight up from his head, except for those 2 little money pieces in the front, it looks so great.
What's the it's like a vegetable? It's like a leek.
Yeah, he looks like a leek.
You know what I'm talking about? It's the thing that Pokemon holds.
It kind of looks like an onion.
Pokemon that's like killed and eaten.
His hair is amazing. And what's up with girls' headphones? She always has those headphones on.
Which character?
The first girl.
Oh. Yeah.
The girl that the other boy was going to profess his love to. I don't know their names yet. She was wearing those headphones when everybody turned to stone. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, all their clothes and everything have rotted away in 3,700 years. So they make her this dress before they, like, bring her back. But she still has the headphones on.
They're rocks. They're rocks now.
But they do a flashback to, like, when she was 5, and she's wearing those headphones. And then I was like, are those headphones? Is that part of her? Like, she had those on at 5 years old. Same headphones.
Maybe there's a weird hearing aid.
Maybe she has... Yeah.
That wouldn't make sense then, because
they would fall off with the clothes too.
Yeah, that would. Yeah.
I don't understand. I don't understand the headphones, but I'm here for it. That maybe they'll explain it, and if they don't,
I'm
that's
just
okay
glad
too.
that you started watching Dr. Stone instead of Fairy Tail, because Fairy Tail is bad.
So let me tell you my problem with Fairy Tail. It's like watching a video game. It's like watching an MMORPG, and every episode they're just on a side quest. They're not really headed anywhere. It's like open world, no ending. And they're just going on a side quest.
I didn't even have that problem because I watched half the first episode and it failed my tried and true rule, and so I knew.
Tell everybody what your rule is. What happens in episode 1 that makes you not watch anymore?
The boob joke rule. If there's a boob joke in the first episode of an anime, then I'm not going to watch it.
That's a good rule.
I feel like I've raised him right.
In the first episode, it's supposed to be the pilot episode. They're supposed to make you want to watch more of it. And if what they give you their best and it's a boob joke, then the rest of it's not going to be good.
That's true. And I really like Natsu. And I really like Gray. And I really just don't even care about anybody else in the whole show.
I haven't even seen it. I like Happy, though.
I haven't seen any of Fairy Tail. I'm going to be honest.
You're not missing out.
It looks dumb.
Well, the reason we started watching it is because we love Black Clover.
How many episodes did you watch?
How many episodes?
12. And everybody said
saved
it's
myself
like...
all that time.
They said it's like Black Clover, but with a girl protagonist instead of a guy protagonist. And it's not. It's nothing like in the synopsis, it says it's about this girl trying to get into this elite fairy tale guild.
I thought the main character was the guy with pink hair.
She gets into it in the very first episode. And yeah, Natsu is like the main character. So like the description listed on Crunchyroll is not actually what happens in the show at all. And we started watching it based on that description and on an article that said, if you like Black Clover, you'll love Fairy Tail. No, I love Black Clover and I do not like Fairy Tail.
Hunter says all it says in the Netflix description is that it is a boy looking for his dad.
Hunter.
I mean, it really is, though. So, what do you think are the best, like, grab you from the beginning first episodes? Black Clover was that for me.
Nope.
Hunter's pretty good.
Hunter for sure, my favorite anime of all time.
Because it go ahead and jumps right into like
Jujutsu Kaisen also is like that.
Jujutsu Kaisen is the only one. Hunter is boring in the beginning.
When he's fishing.
His leaf outfit.
His what?
When he wears the little leaf hat.
He wears a leaf hat?
Yeah, when he's fishing in the village and he's trying to catch the big fish.
He wears a leaf hat during that? Wait, who is he camouflaging against? The fish is underwater.
I think that's just the hat he wore back then.
It's a dumb hat.
I want to do a versus where I'm going to give you 2 characters and I want you to tell me who would win in a fight. And if you don't know who one of the characters is because you haven't seen their anime, you can either judge it based on how weak you think the character they're fighting is or name alone. Like how little kids pick who's going to win a football game based on the team colors or which mascot would actually win in a fight. And also do it that way. So the first one is, these are 2 that are both My Hero Academia characters.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Todoroki or Bakugo?
Todoroki.
I too think Todoroki. Though I think it would be close.
All Bakugo can do is explosions. And at some point, there's only so much you can do with explosions.
What if he just freezes Bakugo? Like, just freezes him?
But then he can, like, make fire in his arm and, like,
what if he
freezes
his sweat glands?
No, okay, hear me out.
Freezes his sweat
What
glands.
if he freezes him and then sets him on fire? Now he's in shock. And can't do anything. His body falls to the floor.
What if he just freeze fire?
Yeah.
What if Bakugo does a ranged attack and shoots him with fire before he's close enough for Todoroki?
Block
ice swap.
Block with the ice.
He can do an ice swap. I do think Todoroki would win. Okay, the next one is Ichigo
from Bleach
versus Luck
from Bleach.
From Black Clover.
From Black Clover.
I don't know either of those characters.
Ichigo, because he's the main character. I haven't seen Bleach, but he's the main character.
But I feel like any of the Black Bulls could beat almost any main character from any other show. Fun fact, my husband is going to be a Black Bull for Halloween this year. I bought him a little cape and a headband. I'm trying to convince him to wear a tank top and be Yami, but I don't know how he feels about that. And I'm going to be Rim from ReZero.
You didn't tell me about that.
I bought myself a little blue wig
That's really great.
and a very modest maid outfit.
Yeah.
Okay, Dazai from Bungo Stray Dogs versus Asta from Black Clover.
I don't know who Asta is.
Asta.
Is Asta the girl?
The main character from Black Clover.
The dude
sword.
that has no magic but like works out a lot.
Oh,
No, because Dazai and Asta have the same exact power, but
That's
Asta
why I
is stronger.
put them against each
yeah. I
other.
was gonna say physically, Asta is stronger.
And all they
But I feel like Dazai's smarter.
both of them just cancel out abilities, and neither of them have abilities.
Yeah. So no, if they don't have
But
abilities,
Asta does have a sword, even
It's
when he
just
doesn't
a physical
have
fight,
abilities.
and Asta is strong.
one has a sword and the other wants to die. Like,
It's a perfect combo. Maybe both win.
yeah.
Mob from Mob Psycho 100
Mob.
versus Deku.
Mob.
Not Deku.
Well, because he's like
Mob beats
they're
Deku.
both like
Mob beats him easily.
heartfelt main characters that are so good that they always win and everybody loves.
Mob, but he wouldn't
No.
fight
I don't
him.
see why they would. fight in
Mob,
the
Mob
first
wouldn't
place.
fight him at all, but Mob would win if they did.
Yeah, I don't see why they would fight in the first place. But if they're like, it's like a death match or something, Mob instantly. Like it's not a competition.
I don't think y'all have watched the next one, but it's like one of my new favorites.
Black Butler?
Yeah, Sebastian, who is the Black Butler, versus Itadori.
Itadori win.
Itadori wins.
Because
I don't know who it is.
Sebastian is a demon.
And he's a butler. He's gonna lose.
He's very OP in the show, though. And
He's
then
a butler.
Itadori kills demons.
Curses.
I don't know. I
Well,
feel
Butler-
like after watching, I think Sebastian might could beat him. But here's the thing: he wouldn't because Itadori is a
Black
good guy,
Flash.
and Sebastian is also a protagonist in his own show, but he is still a demon. So I think
What's he gonna do? Give out pastries? Like he's a butler?
he protects his young lord very well.
Oh, is he gonna hold the door open?
So,
as
like-
the demon.
So the
Slayer
way
kills
he
him?
became the butler is this kid's parents were murdered, and he made a deal
It's like
with
Batman.
a demon to like help him find who killed his parents and bring them to justice. And the cover is that that's his butler because he's
Oh.
a young lord, and so he would have servants. He's got all these servants, and that's his like right hand man. He's very OP, but because he is a demon, I feel like probably Itadori would win. Okay, this one's hard for me. Not really. I feel like I know who would win, but I want to see if you agree.
I'm sure I know who would win.
Joseph Joestar in his prime or Jotaro?
Jotaro.
Jotaro.
I picked Joseph
No.
in his prime, back when Heyman
his
was
prime?
like a big
No,
thing.
Is Jotaro also in his prime?
Yeah, is it both in prime?
Yes.
Because Jotaro in his prime will freeze time.
Yeah, he has the ability to freeze
For
time.
2 seconds.
And
It
that's
gets
enough
longer.
to Aura.
First-
He
first
can
of
Aura
all-
in 2
Aura.
seconds.
It gets long when he actually gets practice with
But-
it. And then also...
Joseph be the Pillar Man. I don't think Jotaro could have
that
done
was
that.
luck. That was
Jotaro could
legitimately
be the
luck at the
Pillar
end.
Jotaro couldn't have done that.
Yeah, but it was luck at the end.
I'm going to
He
have
was
to
faking
respectfully
it.
disagree.
He was
I'm
faking
going
it.
with Gigi.
No,
on
you
this one.
saw Joseph in part 3 when everybody else had stands and he was just all trying to use hormone and losing. And he was the
But
comedy
he wasn't
character.
in his prime
Oh, let
yet.
me punch a camera.
I also do like Hermit Purple.
It's like old people trying to use social media was him trying to use his stand.
Okay,
I am old, and I am a
social
social media specialist, thank you.
Oh yeah, him in his prime, he doesn't have a
He
stand,
doesn't
so he
have
can't
a
even
stand.
see
He
Star
can't see.
Platinum.
Yeah, that's true.
But in his prime, Heyman is like the thing. Nobody has stands.
Yeah, so he can't see Star
So
Platinum.
like in his world, his strength versus in his world, his strength.
Jotaro
I feel like
wins.
Joseph is
Jotaro
stronger.
wins. No.
Gojo
Gojo wins.
versus Saitama.
One
Gojo.
friend?
One
Saitama.
Punch Man
Saitama.
versus
No.
Gojo.
No, Saitama.
Gojo.
It's Saitama.
Because he has the infinite expansion thing where
Uh-huh.
people can't even touch him.
Okay.
Like, as you get closer to Gojo, it's like that JoJo stand. As you get closer to Gojo, space expands. So infinitely, you get slower as you get closer to Gojo, and so you can never actually touch him. So the one punch wouldn't work.
Unless he surprised him.
Okay, I'm sorry.
But he has the...
No,
He can see everywhere.
No, in that case, it's a stalemate. How is Gojo supposed to hurt him?
With Gojo's abilities.
Okay. Does that involve touching him? Because if it involves touching him...
He launches his blast of purple. Remember purple?
Not to be confused with Hermit Purple, which is totally different.
Remember purple where he does the big, like, Kamehameha and it blasts everybody away?
Yeah, no. I'm sorry.
He beats One Punch
The
Man.
whole narrative purpose of One Punch Man is that he beats everyone.
But if One Punch
but
Man
also he
can't
doesn't
punch
care
you... If One Punch Man can't even punch him one time, he loses.
No, he's too overpowered. He just punches him. That's how it works. That's my opinion. That's my opinion on it. That's my opinion on it.
I think that one would be a hard fight.
I think
Okay.
Gojo would lose.
Rim from ReZero.
I haven't been
Rim
to
when
Zero.
she like has her little
I've seen
mace and everything.
Yeah, I know.
Versus Nezuko from Demon Slayer.
Rim.
Rim.
Nezuko just blows her blood up.
Nezuko just like runs around, gets in a box, and then like that's it. She has no character, and also she never fights anyone.
I made a joke about being Nezuko for Halloween, and Robbie was like, "Only if I have a box that I can put you on my back in." And I was like, "I don't think you could carry me around all day." Brooks is 7 years old. Brooks, what is your favorite anime?
I don't watch anime.
Oh my god!
Get out! We're doing a podcast.
For the listeners at home, he just dabbed after saying he doesn't watch anime.
Okay, last one. Levi Ackerman versus Kakashi.
Levi loses. All Levi could do is, well, wait. They're both really fast and really strong, but Levi don't got no powers.
Is he an Attack
He
on
doesn't
Titan
e-
character?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't even have a Titan.
But he does have maneuver gear.
Isn't he like a Nazi?
Kakashi is a ninja. He doesn't need maneuver gear to do the exact same thing Levi does.
That's true.
I feel like Levi is so OP though.
He's OP because nobody has powers in Attack on Titan except for the people that can turn into Titans.
Right, and he was able to like get all those guys. The
Yeah,
Titan
but
people.
Kakashi is a ninja.
Those Titans were
With
like the size
ninjutsu.
of buildings.
What about Ninja Fortnite Blevins?
What?
Who would win a fight? Ninja?
Ninjago.
Ninja or Cole from Ninjago?
The Green Ninja.
No.
I hate Lloyd. The Green Ninja is the worst ninja
Okay,
from Ninjago.
is Ninjago an anime?
No.
No.
Yes.
It has all the same conventions as an anime, but it's not an anime.
But
But it's American.
Okay. It's basically anime.
Like Avatar, The Last Airbender is
It's
not
basically
anime.
anime.
But
It
it,
does-
it
no.
was the gateway drug for
This
me.
is the difference. The difference between Ninjago and Avatar is that Ninjago has an opening and Avatar doesn't.
Oh yeah, Avatar doesn't have an opening. Ninjago has a theme song opening.
It's true. Avatar has, like the, what's it called? Like the opening, not like a song or anything, but has like the introduction every episode. But Ninjago has like the opening song.
Jump up, kick back,
Whip around and spin.
We mentioned Avatar, which was my introduction into anything like anime. Even if it's not anime, it was like my intro
Gravity
to anime.
Falls is the real gateway drug.
Gravity
I
Falls?
also love
It's
Gravity Falls. It's such a great cartoon.
It's the gateway drug to anime.
So-
it gets you into Avatar, and then Avatar gets you into anime.
I
But
watched Avatar before Gravity Falls.
what do you think is the best anime for somebody wanting to start watching anime?
Oh,
the best
easy,
Metal
beginning.
Alchemist
easy.
Brotherhood.
JoJo's Bizarre.
No.
No. If you're listening, that's a joke. Do not
it's
start
not.
with
It's
JoJo.
It's so great. It's so representative of anime.
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
No,
That's a
seriously
great
though.
one.
Seriously though, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. It's really good.
Or My Hero Academia, because it's very mainstream
No.
and very
It's basic
easy
and
to
boring.
digest.
It's basic,
And
It is
but it's
repetitive.
not
It's
good
the
for a
same
first
thing
anime.
every season.
But I feel like it's so basic that it gives you like a taste without the real weirdness.
Yeah.
Full Metal Alchemist doesn't have weirdness.
Full Metal Alchemist is just. It's not too
What's that
short.
little boy's name?
Who? What boy?
Edward?
Bradley's son?
Oh,
That's the weirdness.
Salim.
Salim is the weirdness.
That's a weird sentence. Salim is the weirdness.
After watching Dr. Stone, I've decided that I need a t-shirt that says 10 billion%.
It sounds like My Hero Academia reference. One for all,
FYP.
1 billion%,
10 billion%.
10 billion
That
%.
sounds like a power Deku uses.
He does.
10 billion%.
He already did like
Delaware
1,000,000%.
smash! 10 billion%!
Alabama kick.
Best anime fight scenes of all time. Which, disclaimer, are of all time that we've watched because we've not seen every anime. So if we don't say yours, maybe we've not seen it.
Or we've seen it and it sucks.
Alright, it just wasn't as good as you thought it was.
Yeah. You suck.
The Bungo Stray Dogs. I can't remember their names.
On the ship?
No, Oda and the
Oh,
other
yeah.
guy, where they have the gunfight and they can both predict time in the future.
That one was really good.
And they like dance around and then they both shoot each other.
I really like Hunter x Hunter, the Chimera Ant arc. Like it's pretty close to its conclusion. The king fights what's his name?
Netero?
Netero.
Oh, the
yeah.
Netero and Meruem fight.
That was also really good, but
It's
also hurt my heart.
I really enjoyed that.
Hunter x Hunter, also, I mentioned this in another episode, But during the hunter exam, when they're in the prison and Killua rips that guy's heart out.
That's not even a fight.
That's not a fight. That's a
It was supposed to be a fight.
It's not a fight. It's a demonstration of power.
But it was that's my favorite scene in all of anime. But also because that was really there was no fight to it.
Yeah.
I also have the underwater temple where the black
That's
bulls
my other one.
Fight Veto.
Veto.
Despair. And Yami uses his dimension slash for the first time.
I haven't seen this, but it sounds dumb.
It's amazing!
I'm sure it's not, but hearing dimension slash...
He slashes through dimensions.
Like, his sword doesn't just cut through
That sounds
through dimensions.
That sounds like an ability from a bad JRPG.
Yami Tsukihiro is one of my favorite characters of all time.
Best Among Us color... Red! Let's go! Red is the best Among Us color. It's
Red is sus.
It's sus. It's Among Us. It's there.
It's everything.
Worst
and
one?
More. Blue.
Yeah. No. Blue is the opposite of red. They oppose each other. It's the duality of man. It's the dichotomy of Among Us.
Make sure you subscribe to the podcast wherever you get your podcasts, and be sure to follow Anime Fanjutsu on Instagram. We are at Anime Fanjutsu.